Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Hi, welcome to the Swing Trading Show. It's Wednesday, October 23rd. It's 12:45, 12:48. So I just want to start about EXO because EXO wasn't trading all during the French show. We had a couple of questions, so we said it. They announced a private placement of 70 million of convertible bonds. So that means that there's not a full dilution right now. There will be just a dilution if the bonds are convert at the price. I don't know what's the strike price. The details should be in the news. You could go to TMX Group. And with this financing that they announced, they will postpone their earnings that should have been published tomorrow. They will be published next week. I think it's October 28th. It's also in the news. So stock opened at 320 at the low of this morning, and now is rebounding. I was looking also at the marijuana sector just to see if we had some movement in the other stock. And I will just close this a second and reopen it. And there was no other movement in marijuana. We could look right now. I prefer to check with the 3 minutes. So yes, stock are continue their rebounding very, very slightly. But to look at EXO, but nothing is in a breakout. So I will show it to you. And it's still very, very a timid movement. So clear neutral formation. Wheeler. It's still to monitor, but it's still too soon. Although I really don't like it. One that I like the most is Aphria. It's big neutral formation. So there's a big movement from 550 to 727. Next entry points that could be around 655 for Aphria. Kronos, it's also just a rebound in the neutral formation. Village Farm, rebound, but the movement had stopped. And Neptune Click. So all stock are rebounding. They just consolidate their neutral formation, but it's nothing more. So today it was a big day of earning. Before we start with the earning, we will look at the at all of the market. So the Dow open slightly positive, accelerate, but deflate since 11:30, and we're back at zero. The SPY were slightly positive, same thing for Nasdaq, and again the TSX is a little bit weaker, minus 50 points. If I show you the sector, just one sec. The Canadian sector, this will just push this back, close this, and open right there. So the sector, we had energy were rebounding. Now it's a small correction. It's only Cenovus was in breakout. Yesterday I said in the differential that I like Cenovus. I would have preferred to see a couple more stock breaking out with Cenovus. So for the moment, we did not add we did not recommend any stock. The mining is rebounding right now. It's a little bit of everything. Gold yesterday was very weak, not far from breaking down and have a possibility to open short position. But with the end of the day yesterday, when we talk a lot about the Brexit and the vote in the UK, gold rebound in afternoon slightly, open positive today, but now it's deflating. And healthcare, we see that we had a small kind of a rebound. Finance, very negative. Utility also. We honestly don't have a lot of movement right now on the market. So Nasdaq, it's still very neutral. Same thing for the Dow. Same thing for the SPY. TS6, it's a breakdown, but we could see it as a breakdown in the neutral formation. It's tough to see exactly where the next supports could be on the TS6, but if we look at the last two close, it could be approximately 16,300. But if we break 16,300, I think we could go back to 16,000. Small cap in the US are neutral. The last entry point was a couple of days ago. It was this was the 17th, so it was last Thursday. Venture did not move. TX60 breaking down. The 40 is not far, and the 20 is more tight. It's still neutral. We have the breakout on USO right now. So now the next target on USO will be 1233 approximately, but it could stop at 1190. So it will be between 1190 and 1230 for USO. It's a breakout on the inventory. Yesterday, the move that we had there is because we had the news. It's because there are rumors that OPEC member could announce more reduction of oil, and it's the reason why it was spoken today. It's because of the inventory at 10:30. So since the inventory, we are in breakout. This is interesting. Silver did not move at all. Gold, we try a rebound, but we're still in the neutral formation. US dollar, I think we have seen the bottom for the moment, and one of the reasons why the US dollar pushed yesterday, it's when they vote in the UK and they did not accept to accelerate the process to be able to leave the European Union on October 31st. So it will be probably an extension up to yesterday I said end of February, but right now they said that the extension could be end of January. And if there's an extension up till end of January, they could have new election in the UK because Boris Johnson, who is the favorite in the survey, could try to just increase his power. But I really don't understand. It will be like the second election in 2 months, 3 months. The last one was in September, so it will be in approximately 4 months. So US dollar rebound yesterday. Canadian dollar is still very strong. It's the euro and the pound that were down. So if we look at the Canadian sector, industry could go back neutral right now. It's only in correction. But we have a couple of big sector that are breaking down. Telecom, all of the big three are down on Rogers' weak earning. We also have discretionary consumption. I cannot tell you exactly which stock is breaking down. There are Canadian Tire who is in breakdown. We have also Staple. Staple is weak. And today, we have George Weston, Empire, and breakdown. And this is it. The neutral sector in Canada, we have finance. Mining, still a sector to monitor for a breakout. Still not the case. Healthcare also could be to monitor. And the other one will be energy. So energy, mining, and healthcare are the sector that could go and break out today or in the next day. Yesterday, technology was very weak because of Shopify, try a rebound, but now we could go back in a downward cycle. And this is material and gold. So look at the gold. Yesterday we were on the supports, and now we're deflating around 230. It will be 229. It will be a breakdown on the gold sector. So big day for earning today, and the earning were not pretty. We starts with Caterpillar. Caterpillar is very an important stock to have a feel of how the world grow. And they said in their conference call that they are worried about the world growth, about the demands for their machinery, because there's a slowdown in the mining and energy development. So Caterpillar open negative, rebound. Boeing completely deflate, and I did not know what's happened since 1140. It's the main reason why the Dow is deflating. It's same kind of quote on Boeing and on and the Dow. So Boeing, they have a very weak quarter. That's not a surprise because of all we all know that the 737 MAX is grounded. Boeing also continued to say that they think that they will be able to that the plane will be ready for the end of the fourth quarter, with the news that we had from the European Transportation Association that said that they could certify the plane around mid-January. I think it's still feasible to have the plane ready for Christmas season for Boeing. So I think it was the main reason why the stock rebound this morning. I don't know why he deflate. Snap has a okay earning, lost 4. They were expecting lost 5. It's the guidance for the fourth quarter that was a little bit weaker than what the market anticipates. So right now it's big breakdown on Snapchat, down 7.3% right now. Could go minimum at $12. Freeport is the reason why the mining sector is pushing higher, and it pushed from 10 to approximately 11. The next entry points will be more interesting at 10.35. It will be confirming also kind of a breakout and an inversion of the big trend. I think if we had a breakout, we could go approximately around $11. So it's from 10.35 to 11.65 cents approximately. Chipotle Mexican Grill is down. Cleveland Cliff is flat, and Rogers, like I told you, big breakdown on Rogers. The rest of the news were not that important. So I want to look with you at the energy sector, because we have Cenovus. Cenovus is the best stock. He's in breakout, he's in day trading. Now he's in small correction. I think we will need to have more than one stock to have a clearer feel of the sector. The target will be 12.50 right now on Cenovus. Crescent Point was in breakout yesterday. It could still be an opportunity, and I think right now with the trend we could have a better exit points. Yesterday the exit point was hard. I still think that 538 is a nice entry point, and I think we could close around 518 and 523, so you don't lose that much. Yesterday I will not told you this was an exit point, and it was tough to find an exit point yesterday. CNQ could still be breaking out. Novista also. You want to look at stock that are neutral and that are breaking their trend. See, the reason why I like Cenovus, it's exactly because of that. This is the trend, breakout, target, clear. The reason why I don't like, example, Suncor did not break the trend, so potential very weak. And this is it. There's just no other breakout on the sector. In the gold yesterday, there was a couple of breakdown. Torex was breaking down. Also, Newmont was very near breakdown. That would have been a nice short opportunity. Now it's rebounding. It's a weak rebound, but we still don't have the breakdown. At 49, it's a short on the stock. Barrick Gold was breaking down also yesterday, and this one it's going back at the low of yesterday. this was kind of an opportunity for a breakdown. We decided to did not recommend anything yesterday because of the change in late afternoon, but today it could still be an opportunity around 21.45. Detour Gold could be one, very nice, around 19, and it's continue like that. Mining sector, First Quantum, it's not moving in the right direction. Ivanhoe Mine, it will be just a rebound, not a lot of opportunity. Teck, it still could be a good one. Teck is kind of in the same position. Then Freeport will publish its earnings tomorrow. Teck, the breakout is at 22.70, and I think that if we had a breakout, the target could be around $24.90, $25. So it's still like it's still a $2.30 approximately for Teck, and if tomorrow is moving, it could still be a day trading opportunity up to the moment it starts to be a swing trading opportunity. Hudbay also could be breaking out 549, target 525, so less potential. I prefer Freeport or Teck in the sector. Discretionary consumption, so we have Canadian Tire breaking down. QSR, that's continue its breakdown of yesterday and the one from a week ago. Gildan, try a rebound, now is back. The next entry points on the downside will be 33.50, 33.55. We have a breakdown on Shaw Communications since this morning also. I think this is because of Rogers again. And now Canada Goose, but Canada Goose is not interesting until you break the 48.50 approximately. So that's one of the weakest sector today that we had. Financial, it's all in correction. On the industry, we had CNR earning yesterday night, correction. The rest, I think that we had the move on SNC-Lavalin yesterday because the Liberal Party was back in the power. We stay in the power, I could more say. But now they just need to have a real advancement and the lawsuit and the deal that the Liberal government want to make with them, because the stock will not move if there's not more clarity in front of the company. And if we continue, healthcare, so Aphria and HMMG buy at which price? But Aphria, it's probably right now, I said in a minute ago around 6.55 is right there. So this is the entry points for Aphria, and the target will be 7.30 for HMMG. Just rapidly, HMMG. I really prefer Aphria than HMMG, and HMMG I will see 11.40 could be the entry points for swing trading. For day trading, just not interesting enough to day trade this stock. So and Staple, I want to show you Staple because it's a new breakdown. Metro is in breakdown. Maple Leaf could be a breakdown. Empire is a breakdown. Saputo is not far from a breakdown also. So there's a lot of weakness. I don't know why. George Weston is a breakdown. Loblaws also. I don't know why. There's very weak in the sector. It's most of the time a defensive sector. So I don't know why it's weak like that. And the grocery company mostly. And for technology, it's today it's Shopify was trying to rebound that deflate. It's the main reason why the sector is weak. This is it. So honestly, for the moment, it's all about day trading. We show a couple of opportunity on Guru.tv. This is a part of a list that we had on Guru.tv. They are not all very good right now because it changed a lot. No? But this one, TTS is still good. WGO is still good. And North American Tanker, it's still good. There's kind of a movement in the marine transport today. There's one breakout for the moment, but a couple of more stock could be breaking out. And this is it. See you by next week for the swing trading show for Guru or Trader Plus or Market Vision customers. See you tomorrow on the at the 9:45 for Guru, or in the next French show of the swing trading for L'Action at 11:30 tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.